Hello, today we're making a present topiary tree. We appreciate your support. Please hit subscribe and like. I hope you take the time to try this project. It's not as hard as it looks. You can do it. Start the project with a planter, some styrofoam, and a stick. Once your stick is in place, just wrap it with some of that snow blanket. To support the frames of our presents, I'm making little cardboard corners that we can paste the sticks into. To make these corner brackets, you just cut them into 2-inch squares, fold them in half, then fold them in half again, then cut a little slit in one so that you can fold it up into a nice corner triangle. You'll need 8 corner brackets. Once the corner brackets are done, you'll be cutting dowels. These presents are 10-inch, 8-inch, and 6-inch, so you'll start by cutting the lengths that you need, and you will need 12 of each length. And just put your corners together to make the triangle so you can put your dowels inside. And they called it puppy love. There we go, back to work. So we'll just put some glue inside the edges of the triangle, put the dowels in like that until you make the bottom square. Making these presents isn't as hard as it may look. It's actually very easy, and I think you can do it. If you have any projects you might like us to try, let us know in the comments below. There, with one square made, you'll do another one just like it, and then you'll put some more side beam dowels to make the box. If you'd like to see a more comprehensive video on making these presents, you could check out our Lowe's present hack video. Putting in the other side dowels is really quite simple. You just glue the one side of the triangle, put your support dowel in there, and then once all 4 of those are in place, you'll take your other square, glue the insides, and put it on top. And here you go, just glue the inside of those corners of a square and put them on the other dowels, and your box is complete. Well, the frame's almost done. Almost forgot the little support beam across the top. That's where our bow will go, and this will just give us some extra strength to put it on. And we'll take the gift and we'll put it onto the tree trunk there. Do a rough measurement so we can put a brace in there to support the box against the trunk. And we'll cut the ends of those supports at 45 degrees so they fit better inside the box. Once that bracket's in place, we'll do another rough measure and put another bracket on the bottom just to keep it secure. And just remember, you'll need 3 boxes, so you'll be repeating this process again with smaller size ones. Like I said, these were 10, 8, and 6-inch boxes. Taking some more of that snow blanket, we'll cut a little hole, fold it up here, cut a hole, and then we'll place it on the bottom of the planter so it looks like a nice snowy bottom. Then with your rough layout done with your framed boxes, you'll take those off and just start wrapping the tree trunk in lights. Then to wrap the presents, we use decorative mesh, and you'll just put it around the box. For our project, we used red and white mesh, but we found that the white mesh worked a lot better than the red. But you can use any color you like, of course. We also found that using a 6-inch wide mesh worked a lot better than wider versions, let's say like 12 inches or something, because they're a lot easier to control. So just take your time, glue little sections at a time, and pull the mesh tight as you go around. And once you've gone around once, go around again. We find that doubling it up makes it a lot sharper looking present. Once the present is finished with the mesh, you'll cut an X inside your corner triangles for your braces so that you can put it onto the tree trunk. Then we'll wrap the presents with a ribbon. Just roughly, we'll put the bows on later once they're in place. Once the ribbons are on, then it's time to put it onto the tree trunk, and just insert the tree trunk through your holes inside your braces. And remember to start with the biggest one first. Watch to the end of the video to see these presents lit up in the dark. And once our presents are roughly put in, we'll start making the bows and putting them in place. To make the bows is really quite simple. You cut a couple ribbons, you'll fold it in half, then you'll take each end and glue that down in the middle where the fold is, and you'll make 2 of those. And then you'll take both bows, glue them onto each other in an X, and that will be your first bow. And if you want to get fancy like we did, you can make 2 sets of these and crisscross them in an X like that. You have a really fancy bow. Once your bows are together, you'll just take a piece, make a round like this, and put that in the middle to finish it up. And once that bow's done, you'll put some glue on your first present and place it accordingly onto your gift. And here we're making a bow for the bottom of the tree, just to tie it in with the planter and such. So it's the same process. We used a little fancier ribbon there and some of the sparkle one as well, just to give it a little more pizzazz. Then with that bow complete, we just put it underneath the bottom present and it all looks unified. Add a bow to each present and you're done. Thanks for watching, and I hope you give it a try. See you next time.